Morning, Crafty Homemaker here. Well, what I've been working on is I thought I'd have a go at doing tapestry crochet. I don't know if many other people have tried it, to see what it's like. So I've done my first. I bought a pattern off Estie and I've forgotten who it was, but I'll put it in the description now, of a Halloween theme. And I've got to say, it was quite straightforward to use. Weaving all the ends, I think some of them I should have done more like floats, but I hadn't done it before and that's how I done it, and I'm sure with a bit of practice it will come out a lot better. So this is what I've done so far. So I think there was 15 squares in this pattern. Let's put my stuff over there. Did I put pin-ins for? I'm just starting to join them together because I was trying to think of a way of doing it, because I was going to turn it into a scarf, but my granddaughter is 19, asked for a blanket, so I'm doing her a blanket. So this is so far what I've done. I'm pretty pleased with it. I mean, it's not fabulous because I mean I've got to learn to do it, but I'm pretty pleased with it. It's not too bad on the back and that. Some of them feel a bit lumpy because I think because I was doing it every stitch holding on to my other yarn, and now that I've watched a few more videos, people say float it. Should have done that. You'd have had more loops at the back, but that's what I should have done. So anyway, I was trying to think of an idea of joining them together, because black would have probably looked nice around them, but I've got 3 dogs and using black in here is a bit of a nightmare, as you can imagine. If I have to do something, I normally have to keep my wool in a bag to stop the hair, because you know, you hoover whatever, the hair comes off the dogs. And my dogs, that's what it is. So that's why I used the white, which I think it has made it pop, but I wanted to just make it a bit different instead of any other blanket. So anyway, so I had an idea that I've done this. I'm doing this stitch all the way through. I think once I block it, you'll see it a bit better, and then I thought I'd do the crosses through there. I am going to put a border on it. I'm not sure what yet. I'm thinking I'm going to use orange and purple on the outside, I think. I'm not sure. So yeah, so this is my work in process so far, like that. So that's some of the squares, and these are some of the other ones, because I've sort of pinned them together to try and get an idea of how I wanted them to go. So basically in the pattern you just get all the picture ones, and then I just did some plain ones to so I had enough for the blanket, because I didn't want to do loads of the picture ones, to be fair. So you've got the eyeball, you've got a potion bottle, a witch's hat, that's a pumpkin face there, and that. So yeah, so it's pretty good. So yeah, so that was my first ever go at tapestry crochet, which now I'm pretty into it. So then I thought, oh, I did have another idea the other day. I say idea, so someone might have done this, but I've been watching we've been watching the Final Destination films, and I brought myself a blocking board for the squares, because I don't normally bother doing that. I've got my thing for my knitting, I don't normally do it, so I picked this one up. So I'm just taking my things off, so yeah, so I picked this one up off Amazon, yeah. And this is worth getting, this one. See, it's got a cat on it. This was on offer for £12 something, and it's bigger than a lot of them. But of course, because I've been watching them films with horrendous accidents, weird accidents, I thought, you know what, I'm a bit clumsy as it is. With these bloody big spikes hanging out, I don't want to impale myself on that. So I've got these little knitting needle things that go on the end of your knitting needle. So what I do is put them on there. I know it's probably a bit weird to some people, but it made me feel better. I put them on the end like that, so you ain't got them sharp pointy bits coming out. Made me feel better. Yes, you have got a stand with this as well, by the way. I think it was on offer for £12 something. Like I said, it's a good size look, you know, and if you like cats, it's even a bonus. There you go. So yeah, so I got that. Oh, and that's what I was going to show you. So after I'd done them, I had a go at doing this one, and I floated it a bit better, this one, on the back, so it's not so lumpy. So I think that's probably the better way to go, because I thought these would make nice coasters as presents for people for Christmas, you know, as a little extra little gift. So that's my plan. I thought you could put a nice, maybe a nice little tag or a little wooden button in the corner, something would look quite nice. But yeah, I mean, it's totally, do you want to see the back? Let me take these off so you can see the back. Like I said, this is only the, after I'd done all these, I had to go at this one. I did try and do a different pattern, and I think I was leaping before I could walk because it was too complicated, so I need to slow down a bit. That's the back look. So yeah, so I thought start with something a little bit more simple, because I had all these big, oh, I can do that now. Well, it was a bit of a nightmare, and I confused myself, because if you're using the same colours, I don't think it'd have been so bad, but I was trying to change the colours and everything, and in the end I got so confused, didn't know what I was doing. So I thought, well, no, let's just do something a bit easier. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing. So I'm hoping, well, I'm not going to finish this blanket today, but sorry, I'm just putting this back. Yeah, there was other things I want to get doing now, because I don't want to say the word, but I will. Christmas. I want to do a few homemade gifts to go with things that I buy, because I think it's nice, because I like it. I don't really get homemade gifts because no one else really I know is doing a lot of crafting, so I don't know, but I like the idea of homemade gifts. So I've ordered some wool yarn, because I do like making socks and I think they're a nice gift. So I plan on doing that. I also, for my birthday, I got a second hand, well, it is vintage now, vintage knitting machine. I've got a Bond in the loft, but I haven't used it for ages because, long story short, I used to do bonfire jumpers and I've done it for about 3 years, and in the end I sick to death of the sight of it. You know what it's like. So anyway, I bought this other one because it does mostly chunky yarn. So I thought about leg warmers, because I like leg warmers, and it'd be good for my mum, she's 88, to have something to put on her legs. So I'm going to have a go at that on the knitting machine. Excuse me. And obviously at some point a jumper. There's a couple of things I like, and I don't know, I think there is patterns for it, but I haven't seen exactly what I want, because I like the jumpers that then have got like the skeleton front that's all cut open. That's really my daughter's cup of tea, that is, because she's more alternative, she likes things like that, and I thought that'd be nice if I could create something there. But I was more thinking if I could do the back on the knitting machine, and maybe, because obviously you want a bit of texture to it, maybe crochet the front, but I don't know yet, that might not happen, but I'm going to give it a go. Yeah, so I've got some plans for that, really. Oh, got to share my cup my daughter just got me. Look, favourite film of all time. Second one's absolutely atrocious. First one, amazing, love it, watch it every year. Fifi, le beau, get down. It's like my dog's trying to nick something out of my husband's shelf now. So yeah, so I'm hoping this is going to turn out all right. I don't know what people else think about it, the stitching, but I just wanted to make it look a little bit different. I just don't want to do the same thing as what I'd normally do, so I'm hoping it's going to work out. I'm quite happy with it so far. I think it's looking all right. I mean, it's got to be obviously blocked. The back doesn't look too bad, too messy, I don't think. It's got to be blocked as well, which I think will open that stitching out a bit more then. And I wasn't sure about the crosses, but I'm thinking I'm liking it now. I think it's going to be all right. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing there. Oh, apart from that, that is my that's my mission today. If I can get this finished, well, I'm not going to get it finished. I think if I can get it all sewn together, then perhaps I could do something else, start something else or something, I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know if anyone else has been into tapestry crochet. I've done mosaic, which I like that because that's quite effective and it makes a lovely fabric at the end of it. I've done a couple of them which I really like as well. I might do something like that again as well. I mean, that'd probably make nice coasters doing it like that, because you'd have all the fringe in each end, wouldn't you? So I might do that, I don't know. Yeah, but no new products yet until I've got this sort of done, you know, just going through it. But this what I'm doing in the middle, let's have a look. What I thought I'd do, I've done it on jumpers before and it does look really nice to I think it's Craft and a Cuppa. She done it on there. This idea, and I've done it on like the shoulder seams and even on the sides, because it's just making a fancy because you probably can't see it because it's black, but it's sort of like open. So basically all you do is, right, you go, so I've trained, I don't know if you can, let me put my camera down so you can see, hang on a minute, let's move it down a bit, there we go, that might be a bit easier for you. Right, you chain 2, go into the opposite, stitch the other side like that, slip stitch it on, chain 2. So I hate working with black yarn. Go back to the opposite side, corresponding stitch that side, slip it on. That's it. So it's really easy, but it looks quite effective. It looks really nice if you've done like a granny square jumper or something like that. It looks really nice. You know, it's something a bit different. So that's what made me think, oh, that'll look nice, because I really wanted to add that bit of stripe of black in it. So yeah, so that's what I've got to do, is finish that off. So I'm sure you don't want to I just wanted to do a quick video just to show you what I've been up to. I've done some cooking as well. I've got some videos to put up at some point. I might do that in a minute actually, we'll see. But today it's Friday morning. The weather's not that great, so I've got all my washings in the dryer. Don't really like using a dryer, but I've got no radiator, so I've got to dry it somehow. So yeah, so I'm puppy's coming now, like Fifi. So I'm having a bit of a chilled out day. I've been up since, because my husband leaves about 6:30. We get up at about 5 o'clock. So I've literally done all my hoovering and that. And like I said, I live in a tiny house. It don't take long. So I've done all my tidying, got my table out so that I could put this on it and flatten it out, and then I shall block it in that as well if I finish it, obviously. And I'm just going through the washing. That's it. Ready for the weekend. So it's a quick video. I hope you've liked seeing what I've done so far. So give it a go if you haven't done it. Like I said, it was okay. It's all the ends. All the ends are a little bit all the ends. But you know, it's like I said, I think I've done it a bit tight in places, but it looks alright, so I'm not going to waste it. My granddaughter likes it, so I'm going to turn it into a blanket, but I'm sure with practice it's a nice thing to know how to do. So give it a go. Like to see any of your makes, share them, or if you're really good at it and you can give me any advice, please let me know. I think I need to loosen up a bit about doing it every row. I should have floated it, but you know, we live and learn, don't we? We live and learn. So have a lovely weekend, and I hope you like this video. I hope you come back again and come and watch some more. Like I said, I'm trying to get a few out when I can. And have a lovely day and a lovely weekend. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Bye for now.